What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So I just want to give a quick shout out to Dub Nation. All right, I want to give a shout out to the Golden State Warriors and for their stellar play. All right, this isn't a team that was on most people's radar as far as a top team. Most people, including myself, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I had the Warriors maybe being like a fifth seed. It's still early, but the Warriors are showing what is more important, in my opinion, when it comes to being a championship team. Everybody oohs and ahs about scoring, but every championship team, with the exception of very few, have all been top 10 or so rated defenses. If you have a great defense, you can get away with being a borderline average, maybe even slightly subpar offensive team. But you cannot be a great scoring team and think you're going to win a championship with a terrible defense. It just doesn't happen. We've never seen it before. Um, Even the lowest defensive teams were like maybe 16th, 17th as far as championships. Those were very few, and many of those teams actually had injuries, which kind of made the stats, misleading. But they pretty much have taken the formula from last year. Last year, the Warriors were not one of the top scoring teams, but they were one of the best defensive teams in the NBA last year, if not the best. But the difference this year is that their offense is better. Their offense is a little bit better, and their defense is even more, so far, has been even more strangling. As a matter of fact, they just beat the top rated offensive team in the league, the Charlotte Hornets, by more than 20 points. Charlotte was averaging, coming into yesterday's game, 117 points a game, tops in the league. And the differential is different than last year. The points to points given up differential for the Golden State Warriors last year was only 1 point, whereas this year the Dubs are scoring 10 more points a game than they're giving up, and that's been what's key for success for Golden State. And you can just only imagine when Klay Thompson comes back. When Klay comes back, that's going to help them offensively. You don't know where Klay's going to be on the defensive side of the basketball, but you can only, hope that he's, at least 80% of what he once was, maybe 90%, because this game wasn't so much based on, physicality as far as the offensive end, and you just hope, and athleticism, I should say. So even if Klay is only 80% of what he once was, he'll only be an asset. And so then we could be looking at the Warriors as a potential, dark horse going into the playoffs. So just want to give a shout out to the Warriors. There's always a team that people don't look for, you know, and I think they'll keep it up because you got championship caliber players in at least one in Steph Curry. Draymond has been more animated. I give him credit, man. Draymond, you know, he been reinvigorated a little bit. I give him that. Okay, I ain't gonna totally shit on Draymond Green. I'd give him this little dude. But the Warriors, they look good, man. Tell me what you guys think. Oh, and Curry, as I said before, ain't crying about the rules. He just go with the flow and do what he does. And he's dropping 27 a game. So tell me what you guys think.